Hi, this is Rod. Welcome back. Today is September the 14th, 2016, and I just wanted to demonstrate how I was able to do the project on my portfolio. If you go to builtbyrod.com, you'll see my online portfolio there. There's a picture of me, and it's all about me there. And go down a little further, one of my projects is Teen Club right here. And if you click on that, it'll say, how well do you know your teen? Decipher what your teen is saying. And basically, it's a quiz app. Basically, you can go down here and you can, read the question and click the one you think is correct, and, it'll tell you if it's right or wrong. You can go all the way down. There's several questions there. So I just wanted to show how I did that. And basically, the way I did that is I did it on HTML and JavaScript, and that's pretty much it. There was a little bit of CSS right here, not much styling. I styled the buttons, I styled the images a little bit, and I gave the button a certain width, and changed the fonts and gave it a background color pink. And that was it. That was all that I did. So, let me get rid of this here because. I remember that I was going to try to do the last part while I was recording. So I went ahead and deleted that. So okay, let's jump right into it because I know these videos, people want to get through real quick here. So I went ahead and I put the links here at the top on the left side of my HTML. These are the Google font links right here. This is the Bootstrap link, and this is the CSS link. And, I learned all these skills at Codify Academy. All right, and the first thing I did here is I put the H1 tag and I centered it here and here. And I put how well do you know your teen, and I put a break. And I decided to make the image clickable so when people click on it, they can be redirected back to my website there. So that's centered. And then further down, I also decided to center the all the questions. Now on the website, there's several questions on there, but just for the sake of not having to look at lines and lines and lines of code, I decided to just do 2 questions for you here. And I gave this an ID of Godzilla, and also I gave this an ID of each question had a different number. So Q is for question, and then number 7. Question 8, there was 8 questions total. All right, so basically what I was doing is that this ID right here, question 7, is going to change when depending on what what they click on here. So if they click the one that says I don't eat ketchup and they click on the button, I want this to change and say incorrect, And if they clicked on, it does everything killer, same thing. And if they clicked on the correct one here, I don't even know, it was going to, this, question 7 ID is going to change to say correct. So, that's how that's going to work. And well, what I did here on the JavaScript side is that each button had to have its own function because each one was unique. So basically, I had to create an ID for each button. So, I didn't have to create one, just the on-click event 19 and the function 19 right here. And basically what happens when you click that button, it changes this question number 7 to incorrect. So it basically, when you fire the button, the text changes. And aside from the text changing, it also changes the color to red. So I did that by get element by ID, and the ID I was getting was 7 right here, and it's changing this element text to incorrect right here. And same thing, it's also changing this text color to red. So that's how I got the red color to display for incorrect. And I did the same thing for the other question as well. The on-click event here is 20, so the function is 20. And it's the same H2 here. Q7 is Q7, which is the ID. And incorrect and red, same thing on that one. And 21 was actually the correct answer. So, for 21 here, basically it says correct and the color turns green right there. So that's how I get the the text to change and the color to change as well. And I repeated the same thing for question 22 and question 23. So that's basically how I did it. Now for question 24, this is the one I wanted to do while I had you online, because there was a slight difference on question 24. I wanted to be able to change some things. So for function 24, what I ended up doing is I wanted this to say correct because 24 was correct. So I just put correct there. All right, and save that. All right, and of course, if it's correct, well, I did mine a little different. I didn't make it turn green like I did on the other ones. I'll tell you what I did on the last one. So basically, when button is clicked there, what I wanted to is basically I wanted the message today change the message to say, and basically it's going to be document.getElementById, and the ID I'm going to be getting is change, and it's going to be .enter HTML, and I wanted it to say congratulations, you got the high score. So basically, I'm getting the change from over here. This ID right here on the H1, it says the very top one says how well that your team, do you know your team? Basically, when they fire the last button, this text is going to change to say congratulations, you've got the high score. So that was the difference on that one. And there was one other thing that I wanted to add on that one as well. I wanted to change the background when you fired that button. So when button is clicked, change background picture to. So I went to canva.com and I styled a new picture, a new design there, and it was document.body.style.background image, and the background image was URL, and it was image name. Well, the path file was img.ya.jpg format. And that was it. So basically, I wanted a new image to display when that button was clicked. So the old image would go away, a new image would display. And the last thing I wanted to do is I wanted all of the buttons to disappear on that last one. So basically, hold on, so it says when button is clicked, remove the buttons and content. So completely new page when that one is clicked. So document.getElementById Godzilla, and we're going to do .style.display equals none. So yeah, basically when that button gets clicked, I want a whole new image on there, I want a new picture on there, I want the text to change, and I want all of that to happen once that is clicked. So let's see if I didn't make any mistakes in the syntax or in the spelling. It should work now. All right, and I don't think I did, so let's give it a try. Let's open that on the browser there. So these are the ones I did earlier. That was incorrect. That's incorrect. That one's correct. What does hangry mean? Hanging with friends? Wrong. A code for a group hug is wrong. Hungry and angry at the same time. Boom, that's right. That's what I wanted. So that's what I wanted to happen, and basically that's how I did it with CSS. I just loaded a few images. I didn't have to load that many, and I was able to do that. So again, if you want to see the code on that, it's on my GitHub, whatever 1968, and my repositories here. And if you go to quiz, it's got all my code right there. You can look at only 2 images really. It was only 2 images. It was those 2. And of course, if you wanted to see the finished product, you can go to, oh, not Facebook, sorry about that, www.net.com. Also have a WordPress site up there. And you would go to here. To Team Club and view site. And that's it. This is Rod. Thank you for watching, and please take the quiz. You could understand your team a little better, and you click there, and there it is. Thanks again.